You listening to the Halftimers podcast, boy. Shit! I gotta hear that.
Welcome back to the Halftimers podcast, ladies and gentlemen, brought to you proudly by OldCitySports.com. That's OLDE Citysports.com. A lot of great podcasts, a lot of great blogs, a lot of great people, and brought to you by NorseBeard.co. If you want a Viking beard, you need to go over to NorseBeard.co. Get all of your beard supplements, beard rollers, beard oils, beard lotions, everything you can at NorseBeard.com. Yeah, there it is. Okay, NorseBeard.com. Viking beard, NorseBeard.com. Use code. Do we have a code for that one? No? Okay. Next up, Body Check Wellness. Check spelled CHEK. Go to bodycheckwellness.com for all your hemp-derived CBD needs. Use code OCS at checkout for 25% off your next order. And as always, go to lugaroo.co. Yep, there we go. Lugaroo.co. It's been a minute. Sorry, guys. Still knocking the rust off. Lugaroo.co. Go talk to Colin. He will hook you up. Anything you need. Custom slides, shorts, sandals, T-shirts, hoodies, underwear. He'll even put your face on some socks if you want. Go talk to Colin. He will hook you up. Once again, that's Lugaroo.co. And without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, finally, the Halftimers have come back to the podcasting game.
Yeah! Don't let you read the ads, dude.
Yeah, there was definitely an impersonator for the ad read / intro.
Man.
Are we going to talk about that? First time ever. How did it feel?
First time ever leading off. I'm usually the closer in this situation. I didn't get to have my Mariano Rivera moment. I didn't hear Enter Sandman blaring as I ran out from the bullpen. That's usually where I'm at. I started today's game. I'm not gonna lie, a little shaky.
Yeah, very shaky.
Little shaky in the first inning there, but
couldn't have been any worse.
Couldn't have been any worse. But you know what? the good thing about hitting rock bottom is that there's only one way to go, and it's up. Yep. So I felt like we got through those second and third ad reads pretty well. Little hiccup there, gave up a base hit, but nothing too bad.
I think we definitely need to address the elephant in the room.
Yes, everyone.
Evan is clearly not sitting to my left, and for some reason I am now sitting to Ian's right.
Yeah.
It's a little weird.
It is. Going to take some getting used to. Obviously, Mr. Grimbone is in Austin doing his thing, being a sports journalist.
Yeah, let's hear all about it. I kind of want to hear about it.
Yeah, man. So how's the Austin life treating you?
Yeah.
I mean, it's not bad. Texas drivers, holy Jesus, man.
Yeah, I know.
6-lane traffic, son.
It's not even 6-lane traffic. It's like 2-lane traffic, and these people just don't know how to act.
Oh yeah, he's in country. He's in the country part of Texas too. Yeah.
Oh yeah, dude. It's a bunch of long ass country roads I gotta drive, but
full
everyone's
of dirt.
Really nice. Football season's almost started. I think they start. Let's see. They start next week. Next Friday is week 1 of the high school football season.
Oh,
so you're gonna be right now. You're gonna be busy, is what I'm hearing.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna be real busy. I got 4 schools to cover. I got 4 stories to write on Fridays, and they were like, "Yeah, sometimes you don't finish till 1 a.m." And I'm just like, "Well,
hey man,
I have insomnia."
That's why they pay you the big bucks, son. That's why they pay you the big bucks.
But it's been pretty good, man. So like, we want you to get out to all these other games too, and make these parents happy. And I'm just like, all you gotta tell me is there's a game, and I'm going.
Yeah, just tell me where to go. Just point me in the right direction. I'll be there, coach. I do want to get your thoughts on, since we're talking about football, and we know that you, as I paid a visit to you last weekend, and I realized you don't live very far from the University of Texas, newest member of the SEC, University of Texas Stadium. Is there a buzz around the city about them starting up this year, especially after getting Arch Manning
That's a great
to
question.
commit?
I haven't really been to that side of Texas. Like,
you haven't been to a restaurant yet, like B-Dubs or anything. You haven't been to like somewhere where there's already the jerseys hanging. No, okay.
No.
I haven't explored that much yet. I just really trying to get settled into the job. But the guy who trained me, he's a UT alumni.
Ooh.
And so he was talking to me about the season, and he kind of got the schedule messed up because he thought they were playing UL.
Oh.
So he was like, yeah, I think we're playing UL, but they're playing ULM.
Oh, never mind then.
Yeah, so I was like, congrats on being 1-0.
Yeah, for real.
And then he was like, and then in the next sentence, he was like, well, we play Alabama week 2, and I was like, well, then congrats on being 1-1.
I mean, yeah, hey, 500 football. What more can you ask for at this point?
What more can you ask for, man? But I was able to meet some more cool UT alumni guys that played in the NFL, like Roderick Walker. Got to meet him. He put on a little NFL football camp in Taylor.
Very
I
nice.
know
And it
that
was
name
really,
from
really
Twitter, I feel
exciting,
like.
man. And we got to go out. He invited us to go out because they had 2 camps, one during the week, one on the weekend.
Yep.
So we went to the one on the weekend, and Brenna came with me.
Nice.
And let me tell y'all, man, and that first speeches they gave them kids, bro. I was ready to put some cleats on and get out there.
Some real Dan
I'm
Campbell
about to
type
say
stuff.
some Dan Campbell type
Some,
inspiration.
dude, some Dan Campbell stuff, man.
Hey,
like,
we love that.
Like really turn the young boys into young men.
Yeah,
You know?
that's what we want
Like
to
they
hear,
were like,
man.
they were like, listen, fellas. They were like, let me tell y'all a little secret. Coaches love when you listen on the first time. Now, what I just say? And they were like, he's like, y'all cut from the team now. And I was like, listen up.
Oh. So
Like,
that's
listen
how
up,
that's
man.
how it is out there. It's like if you ain't with it, you out of here. Either you're in the huddle or you're out the huddle. To quote Birdman Jr.
That and
I said that.
No. Like
I've
the
been writing
rapper.
stories about this too, man. I like how the coaches just treat the kids out here, man. Because you know how like teams will have that one stud,
Oh yeah,
and coaches will tend to cater to that one stud.
yeah.
These coaches are like the freshmen, even if they're out there practicing with varsity, they're like, all right, look, man, you're supposed to be seeing the field like this, and what are you not getting? Like they'll actually like work with every kid, and it's awesome to see.
That's got to be one of the most intimidating questions as a young athlete is when the coach comes up to you and
What are you
asks
not seeing?
Exactly, right there. What are you not seeing, son? Oh, coach, you tell me, man. You're the coach. Like, obviously, I'm not seeing something.
This is your fucking scheme.
I mean,
dude.
seriously, like you put the groundwork in play. I'm just trying to do my job. Apparently, I'm not seeing something. You tell me what it is. All right,
also,
man.
before we continue, I want to give 2 shout-outs.
Go
I want
ahead.
to start by shouting out Miss Serena Williams.
Yes,
Mhm.
obviously.
Good
She
one.
retired recently.
Good for her, the
really
GOAT.
changed the game of tennis.
The GOAT.
Not only the game of tennis, but sports as a whole, because she really opened many doors for young female athletes.
She did, yes.
To blaze their trail, and the game of tennis won't be the same without her, man.
No.
Like she was just that dominant, that good, and you know when you hear like, if I was a female tennis player and they were like, "Hey, you're not around as Serena Williams," I'd be fired up to lose that match.
I mean, yeah, it's like, I mean, that's a weird way of putting it, but yeah, I guess I could get on that train with
I'd
you.
be honored, and I'd be fired up to be like, I lost to Serena Williams.
Now, here's my question: would you say, Miss? Would you go like? Obviously, you can get your dog shit kicked in, and then you go up to the net, you shake hands after, you just say, "Miss Williams, it was an honor to get my ass beat by you." Is that how you go, or do you just
I would say that, and then
good
be
game.
like, can you sign my tennis racket?
good game and keep it pushing? You just nope. You're
yeah, I would
automatically
do
gonna go for the
exact-
fanboy.
Yeah, fanboy immediately. I would
Good
do the same
Lord.
thing in hockey. Like if I was in the NHL and like, you know, Nathan McKinnon's like across the way warming up, I'd be like, hey, can you sign my stick?
In warm-ups.
In warm-ups, I bring a Sharpie out there.
Okay, you could be like the little kids on the glass. I'll trade you a pack of Tic Tacs for a stick or something.
I swear to God, I would.
Oh my god.
And then my second shout out goes to our very own Mr. Dylan Burgess.
Yes.
Why me?
Happy birthday, big fella.
Happy
Kobe.
birthday!
Yeah, I'm about to say, what did I do?
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, hey,
He's so unaware.
yeah,
Jesus, Mary and Joseph. I thought,
it was a good birthday. I did
It was a good birthday.
basically nothing. I'm going to a golf course today, and I'm eating tacos for dinner tonight. So,
so how old are we this year?
Kobe year,
Wow, 24.
Kobe year.
Good for you. I thought he
It'll
was
be
going
my
to.
Kobe year in September, man.
Yeah,
Hey,
right
congrats.
around the corner, man. That's like 2 weeks away. They were
Yeah.
already halfway done with August, if you can believe that. It feels like it was just June. Like
I'm
2
very
months
ready
ago.
Well, I mean,
to get out of the
school
summer
starts
heat.
for high schools this week.
I know
over
it
here,
started
so-
this week for us.
Yeah.
Like all the kids went back Thursday, most of them at least.
Yeesh.
Gee, good lord.
Well, all right, man. Are we gonna we got to get Bergie out of here because he's got some more birthday festivities to do. So let's just get into it. We're back with Division Talk, man.
It's been a year.
It has been a year, and hopefully, Mr. Engineer Man can find a good spot to throw the goat roasters in here.
The goat roasters.
Yeah, for our Division Talk song. Yeah, I'm sure.
Oh,
Well, it's
oh,
actually-
oh.
I guess now since like we had to like adjust to the situation that
Yeah.
we're in,
A lot
as
of
far as
adjusting.
the living situation.
the
for me,
geographical situation.
I guess it's gonna be conference talk.
Conference talk. Welcome back to conference
let's-
talk this year.
Should we inform them about how we're gonna be like doing this from now on?
I was gonna save it for Jimmy's hot takes and just let people enjoy the nostalgia of us being back. But I mean, if you want to lay it on them now, we can. Just rip that Band-Aid off.
We'll save it. We'll We'll
Okay.
just get into conference talk and then we'll talk about it later.
Sure.
So we're gonna be starting with the AFC.
Who you got?
Y'all can still hear me fine, right?
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
This is
Oh, yeah, we
still
got you.
rolling good.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so we're gonna start with the AFC. We're gonna go AFC East, North, South, and then the West.
Perfect. Love that.
So, since we're starting with the East, let's just jump into it. This is how I'm gonna run it. Everybody, give me your hot take for this division.
Okay.
Give me a hot take for this division that you got.
AFC East. I'm trying to think. That's
Buffalo, Miami, New York,
and
Jets,
Jets.
and the Patriots.
Patriots.
I can't give you a hot take in this division, honestly, unless I was trying to be a I don't know what's the word they use whenever you're trying to go like against the popular opinion.
Oh, you're just trying to stir the pot.
Yeah, or that. I was looking for the more scientific word, but yeah, I feel like it's a definite. It's the Bills. It's
the Bills division. Obviously, it's the
Bills
division.
conference.
All right, well, I got a hot take for y'all then.
Okay.
I think the New York Jets won't be last place in this division.
I also think the Jets won't be last
I like
place in
that.
this division.
See, I didn't think about going that route. That's a good route to take.
Now, my hot take was going to be somewhere along the lines of the Jets might make a wild card spot this year, but
All
I don't
right,
think.
all right.
Yeah, I let me pump the brakes on
All
that
right.
because Zach Wilson did go down. Thankfully, it's nothing too
He's-
serious. He's going to be out
Yeah,
2
it's
to
nothing
4
serious.
weeks.
So if you don't have the Jets finishing last, that
What team has no receivers?
should be the. Well, I'm thinking there's no way Bill Belichick finishes last, so I'm looking at Tua and Tyreek Hill.
Hey, man.
I have
Chuck
nothing.
picks Miami.
I have
I'm
nothing
gonna say
good.
it like this. I've seen nothing good out of the Patch training camp.
Thank
about
you.
Mac
Thank.
Jones.
I have nothing good to say about the Patriots. Nothing except Mac Jones might take a step forward this year. I don't know how, but he might. I mean, that's it.
Still just has nobody to throw to.
Well, you lost your. You
They
lost.
don't
one,
have any weapons.
You lost one of your best
still
coaches in
he's
Josh
got Jonnu
McDaniels.
Smith and Hunter Henry at the tight end position. They just don't use. They don't set up like they
Yeah.
use it just for run blocking.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
go jumbo
They
and
use
they
that
run the
two
ball.
tight end set and just run the ball. So if you're gonna pick, like if you're gonna like fantasy wise speaking, if you're gonna take someone from the Pats, I'm definitely taking a running back. I'm not taking Devontae Parker. I'm definitely not taking Lil Jordan Humphreys.
Oh, Lil Jordan is on the Patriots now.
Yes, he is. He caught a touchdown pass last night.
Good for him, man. Good for him. Good for Lil Jordan.
Kendrick Bourne, maybe, but it's like again, I haven't seen anything good about Mac Jones. I saw that he might even lose his starting job.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Huh?
Is that just Bill trying to be like, I still run the
No,
the
that's
show?
some beat writer writing something because he needs material. That's what it sounds like.
Bailey Zappi. Is
Yeah.
that how you say his name?
Bailey Zappi. So Bailey Zappi would start over Mac Jones and Brian Hoyer. There's no way
dude.
Bill's letting that slide. In
Dude,
my
a paper
opinion.
bag floating in the wind could start over Brian Hoyer.
I guess you're right. Good Lord, this
But like, look at their running backs. I don't know if I can share my screen on
Damian
this. but
Harris, Ramon J. Stevenson's, Ty Montgomery, and Pierre Strong. Well, they have Ty Montgomery, but he's really like Ty Montgomery's. What is he gonna do besides midfield, like second down?
So are we all unanimously picking the Bills to win the
Yeah,
division?
the Bills are
Okay.
winning this
Oh,
division,
yeah,
no
yeah,
problem.
Okay. All right, so we've
That's not
established
a
that.
doubt.
Yeah, no doubt.
It's basically a battle for last place.
Pretty much.
It's a dogfight for last place.
Pretty much.
So here's the thing, the Dolphins look good on paper.
Mm-hmm.
I don't believe. I have negative belief. like
You have
Tua.
negative belief.
like
Negative
negative
belief.
15 belief in Mike McDaniel.
You saw he made a interesting thing. I saw he made some headlines. He plans on using all like his top skill players
Mhm.
on special teams. Like Tyreek Hill is going to be returning punts.
Oh, good for
That's
him.
a dangerous game.
He
It
was
is.
so
That's such
his
a dangerous game.
his theory in it though was that even special teams yards it's still yards. So he's not going to play the game of like trying to protect his players essentially.
So he's a numbers guy.
Yeah, he's
all
a
about
numbers
the
guy
numbers.
exactly.
Yeah, okay,
That's
so
kind
he-
of what I took from it.
So
He believes in air yards, man.
yeah, he believes in air. So basically, this dude's a nerd. We let a
Yeah.
nerd run a football team.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna see how it goes,
Hey,
man.
You know what? Maybe it'll be fun. Now that you put it that way, I kind of want to.
I mean,
it might be fun.
They're starting the season versus New England at home,
Oh, that'll be fun.
but then they go
That's
to
a winnable game.
they go to Baltimore.
Oof.
Then they get the Bills at
It's a
home.
winnable game.
Then they go to Cincinnati, then to the Jets. That's their first 5 weeks.
It could be.
Dude, if I'm
It
being
could be 4-1.
Miami, I'm okay. Never mind. You know what? Let me pump the brakes because I feel like sometimes we kind of get bogged down in the fact that we're thinking about these teams as like if everybody's clicking. But we got to remember this is the start of the season too, so Evan could be correct in his thinking.
It
that
could be 4-1.
the
Those
Dolphins-
are all
they-
winnable games except for the Bills at home.
I would say
Well,
Cincinnati, at
so
Cincinnati.
3-2. 3-2.
Yeah.
3-2.
And Cincinnati beefed up
Maybe
that O line,
3-2.
but we're gonna talk about them later. I'll take 3-2. Baltimore's a little iffy for me. I think they should handle the Jets, no problem. But I mean,
Baltimore is going to be last place in their division.
bro, but
I like
after
Cleveland will be.
after
but
they get through that first 5 games, Miami's got a pretty cush schedule until after the bye week. Really,
it's all going to come down to Tua.
true. Is
Tua
Tua?
in the secondary.
Are they gonna be the Tua offense? Are they gonna be the Dolphins offense that I keep seeing on my Twitter feed every day during the week, or are they gonna
Well, that's
be?
just the thing. They're just fast. Like
That's
I think if you force them to try to beat you underneath, like on those underneath routes in the short game and the mid-range passes, I don't
Yeah.
think they can.
Mm.
So they're just fast.
Yeah. Well, they do have a decent line. They got T-Stead, Liam Eichenberg, Connor Williams at center, Rob Hunt, UL alumni. Give him hell, UL. Austin Jackson at the
But
right
do you get what
tackle.
I'm saying though? Like they're just gonna try to take the top off of you.
Yeah.
If you
Oh.
can stop that, I think you have a great chance of beating the Dolphins.
You know what, Evan? I might go with you and say this team's going to be 4-1 after 5 weeks because this backfield looks a little like they could get some stuff done. Behind this line, this backfield looks like they could get some stuff done. You got
They do still have Byron Jones as a corner. So
Chase-
let's just remember that.
Chase Edmonds, Raheem Mostert, Sony Michel's, and Myles Gaskin all in the running back room.
All 4 of them gonna be hurt.
I got Chase Edmond as being like a little sneaky. I got Chase Edmond being a sneaky like 5th-round draft pick.
For fantasy-wise, ain't bad. That is not bad. You still got
Bro, I got
Xavier
a big
Howard.
board, man. I've been learning.
You got a big board? Like at your office, you set up your own fantasy big board, or you set it up at your apartment?
I just wrote it down.
Oh, okay. I mean, that's good. Jets. How do we feel about the Jets, gentlemen? Are we
Jets gonna
sold?
Take a step in a positive direction.
I
Are we
mean, it's
sold?
only up
The
and
Jets.
not down. I don't really know what else you can say other than that. They can only go forward.
Well,
I think.
Let's see. They
They got
Baltimore at home week 1. They go to
Loss.
Cleveland.
win,
They got Cincinnati at home.
loss,
Then they go to Pittsburgh, and then they get
Loss.
Miami at home.
win. So 2 and 3.
So you're giving the Jets that Miami game in week 5 because I had the
No,
opposite.
I said loss.
Oh, okay. So 2 and 5.
Yeah, 2 and 5.
Okay. Fuck it.
Or 2 and 3.
2 and 3.
5.
2 and 3.
Um,
I say the Jets are going to
but-
be 1 and 5 after 5 weeks.
Bro, come
Quite
on,
honestly.
man.
I
You
just
got Garrett Wilson. You got Elijah Moore. You got Breece Hall. You got Zach Wilson.
that's
You got a
fine.
decent O line. I mean, obviously Mekhi Becton's out for the season, but they did sign Dwayne Brown, who's a Pro Bowler in his own right.
Yeah.
So you got a decent enough O line, and then you got C.J. Uzama
Mhm.
at the tight end position.
Love that.
This is a solid offense.
Now,
You
I
know,
will
this is
s-
the making of a decent offense.
I will say this: they are one of the only few teams in the league to have a fullback on roster. Nick Bowden.
Yeah, and then you flip
Big
it, you flip the
fullback
field. You
podcast.
got
Big
C.J.
fullback
Mosley in the
podcast.
middle.
Yep.
The C.J. Mosley in the middle of that front 7. You got Quincy Williams, who's Quinnen Williams' brother. Which
Oh.
Quinnen Williams, if he doesn't,
Well, they still
here's my
got.
hot take on this team. Quinnen Williams will be cut if he doesn't produce this year.
Well,
He'll be done.
Sheldon Rankins is behind him on the depth chart. It's Quentin Williams, Sheldon Rankins, and Tanzel Smart, whoever that is. And the Jets have Quan as a good linebacker depth position, so that'll be nice for them. But I just need to see more from this team. I need to see something.
I know, right? It
I need
feels
to
like we
see
get
something.
blue balled every year by them.
I know, and everybody's like the Jets, and then it's just every year. That
We
was
don't
an
need to talk
accurate.
about the Bills, right?
No, the Bills are the Bills, man. Like, what do you want to do,
We all
man?
know what's going on there.
Yeah, you added
Yeah,
Von
I
Miller.
think this is probably the more bland of the. Well, no, the AFC South's pretty bland too. But of the 4 divisions, this is probably the easiest pick 'em, I guess you could say.
Yeah, that or
The hardest is going to be the West.
Yeah.
the hardest will
Y'all
always
want
be the
to
West.
y'all want to go ahead and just jump into the West?
No, we're going to the North.
Let's
now.
go north. Yeah.
North.
So,
Save the West for last.
Okay.
So-
nobody caught my rhyme.
Save the West for last.
Save the best.
Oh, I see what you did there. Sorry.
Jesus Christ! All right.
Light bulb.
So we got
Light
the
bulb.
Baltimore Ravens.
Okay.
Baltimore Ravens. Baltimore Ravens.
Rave dogs.
Suck.
I mean, I need to see this depth chart.
So
Ravens suck.
Lamar obviously is working on a contract extension. One of the only players.
He
who
said he's
works-
only negotiating until week 1, so the Ravens have till week 1 to figure it out, and then I guess in the offseason.
I don't know-
because he's not going to negotiate during the season.
Mr. And let's remember this tasty nugget that I saw on Wednesday. Calais Campbell might retire before the season starts.
Really.
Calais?
Calais,
I think it's Calais.
whatever. Tomato. He might retire.
Okay,
I
yeah.
saw that report floating around multiple times on Wednesday that he might just call it quits before the season starts. I mean, I don't know if Mr. Engineer Man can zoom in on my face when I was looking over this roster just a second ago, but this is atrocious. I don't see, besides Mark Andrews, who's a high-end top tier tight end 1, like I don't see anybody on here that scares me except
If you're
Lamar.
listing Devin Duvernay as your wide receiver 2,
Oh, and Rashad Bateman. Well, Rashad Bateman,
You-
I've heard
you
good
got
things about him.
problems.
I mean, look at this.
Like, they're going to have to just run the ball. They're literally just going to have to run the ball
Yep.
and find success.
Yep,
Because you got
and then-
Lamar and J.K. Dobbins back there. And it's like you just have to do it that way.
Oh my God! And then you got, not to mention Saints' first round pick Marcus Williams, newest addition, playing center field out there.
He'll not do a damn thing
He'll
either.
he'll miss an interception, or like get a pass breakup.
Well, it's like that's the thing. Everybody was so bent out of shape when he signed with the Ravens. They were like, I can't believe the Saints let him walk. And it's like
He wanted too much
he
money
didn't-
for
he
mediocre
didn't do
talent.
anything that great for the Saints.
Exactly. So what are we arguing over? Like
Like
that. Yes, he had his moments. I will give Marcus that. I will give Marcus the fact that he had his moments and he had some great moments. But when I think of Marcus Williams, and I hate to rub salt in everybody's wounds, but when I hear the name Marcus Williams, all
Don't
I can
even say it.
think
Don't
of
even
is
say it.
2017.
don't even say it.
I won't. All I'm going to say is 2017. That's all I can think of.
God. Well, it's like everybody had kind of the same reaction when Mark left for the Ravens, and then look how that turned out.
Yeah, he's
So
back. He's back with
Maybe
us.
history will repeat itself.
Yeah.
We get him on a cheap deal.
I don't want him back. We have Tyrann Mathieu. What the
I
fuck?
mean, it never hurts to have depth.
we replaced Marcus Williams with one of the best safeties in the league.
Oh, but how old is Tyrann Mathieu? He's got to be like 33.
Yeah, he's old.
Bro, he's
on his
still
way
good.
out.
He had.
He's got.
Let me go
I
see.
hear
He's
you.
got 2-3 good
I hear
years
you. I
left.
hear you. Eric Berry was still like at the top of his game late in his career too. So
Well, he had battles with
cancer.
the old C word.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, let's see if my okay the internet.
Tyrann Mathieu still had 3 interceptions last season.
How many did Marcus have?
I think he had 4.
4. So tomato, really. Okay.
And also, we have just a loaded secondary, so
We
it's
do,
really
man.
not that big
Dude.
of a loss.
Okay, never mind. I don't want to switch gears to the Saints because I like some of the things I saw out of the secondary last night. But we're talking
All
about the
right.
AFC today. Okay.
So I'm sure we can all agree the next team is the chalk pick to win the division.
Let me hear what you have to say.
I'm talking about Cincinnati.
He's talking about the Bengals, but I find it hard to say they're a chalk pick with the Ravens in there.
Why are you like so hard on the Ravens every year?
You are. You really are.
Lamar Jackson has the best quarterback record out of any starting quarterback in the last 5 years. Whenever he plays,
I'm gonna kick him in the face, dude.
I don't want. What do you mean? You can't argue that.
He has no one to throw to.
Yeah.
Yeah, he never has. Marquise Brown was never anybody
That's
to throw
true,
to.
man. Because
When has he
year,
ever had anyone to throw to?
last year when we were
They
having
don't
this
throw.
talk, I remember vividly me saying, Lamar, you need to go talk to Tom House and like figure out the throwing situation. But the fact of the matter is, you can do all the practicing you want. If you ain't got players, son, you ain't got nobody to do the job for you.
They should have traded for Michael Thomas when they had the chance. man.
Stop
they
talking that
should've
way,
did.
man.
Fergie,
You like
let
to
me- let me
talk
just-
reckless.
Let me ask it this way, okay? So
Okay.
you think the Baltimore Ravens are gonna win the division?
No, I'm not saying that. I don't think it's a chalk pick
No,
for
that's
the
what
Bengals.
you just said. You
No,
said
I
it's
just
hard
said I
to
don't
pick
think
the
it's a chalk
Bengals as a chalk pick to win the division when they
They-
are because
they
the
are-
Ravens are in here.
There's no chalk
the
pick
Ravens
in this
have,
division, man.
The Ravens. I'll give you this. The Ravens have Lamar Jackson and J.K. Dobbins.
They have Lamar Jackson. That's all they need. That's all that team needs.
The
Lamar
Bengals have
Jackson.
Joe Burrow. What do you mean?
Yeah.
Got Joe Burrow. He doesn't have the legs that Lamar
Joe-
has.
Are you
Okay,
actually
but-
With no
gaslighting
offensive
me right
line.
now?
Whoa,
Like,
whoa,
Lamar
whoa,
doesn't
whoa,
even need a
whoa,
great.
whoa,
Lamar
whoa.
doesn't even need an
Whoa,
offensive line.
whoa, whoa. Jonah Williams, Jackson Carman, Ted Carassis, Alex Kappa, and Lael Collins all on the line for the Bengals. Come on.
I mean, yeah, they retooled it a little bit.
Come
but
on,
it's
son.
not
You
like,
added.
Stop. This team made the Super Bowl last year. They replaced their tight end C.J. Uzama with Hayden Hurst, who's probably just as good.
They had a cakewalk.
You got
to the
Tyler
Super Bowl,
Boyd,
man.
T. Higgins, Jamar Chase, Joe Mixon, and Joe
Whoa!
Burrow.
No.
Kansas City,
Stop it.
I know. But they probably, let's be honest, if Lamar doesn't get hurt, they probably would have been a wild card team.
Shut up.
And
Nope.
that changes everything.
Stop
everything.
It. Stop
changes
it.
everything.
No, dude, the AFC's too deep, man.
Stop it, bro.
Which is
Stop
the
it.
AFC is definitely the deeper conference. But I mean, you
I'll
can't
tell you-
say the Bengals are a chalk pick out of this division.
The Bengals are a chalk
They
pick.
might be the pick. I'm not saying I wouldn't pick the Bengals either, but you can't say it's a chalk pick.
Okay, so you're picking. So who would be the chalk pick?
A chalk pick? Do we need to define chalk pick for the listeners?
like there's
the-
no.
Like there's 100%
The
chance.
clear-cut
The
winner.
clear cut,
The Bengals.
undisputed
Bills.
heavyweight champion of the world
of their division.
of their division.
is the Bengals.
It's not. It can't. The Ravens are sitting right there.
Y'all want a hot take, son? Y'all want a hot take? The Steelers might fuck up somebody's playoff hopes this year.
No,
gonna
they
be,
will.
I'm gonna be straight up.
I agree with that. But
You know what sucks?
why
bet-
are you so high on the Bengals?
I'd
or
be
on
willing.
the Ravens.
I'm going to say this: the Bengals will be the number one team in this division. However, the Steelers,
pick.
not a chalk pick, but they are the clear cut
They
number
are.
one.
They should be the favorite.
But you know how football is. Football's going to football.
Yeah.
Something might happen, and then guess what? 2 weeks from now, they're not the chalk pick. But anyway, as of now, the Bengals should win this division.
They are the favorite. Yes.
They are the favorite.
They are the.
They are
I
the
will
chalk
say this. The Steelers have a better chance of getting in than the Ravens do.
Okay, that's blasphemy. That's just.
That is blasphemous.
You're talking
I
about
would say-
Mason Rudolph and Mitch
I'll go with that
Trubisky
one.
going through, and they're going through a complete rebuild on Najee Harris's shoulders.
Well, yeah.
I
Look, man.
appreciate it. I
Look,
appreciate
man.
your faith in Mike Tomlin because
Look,
Mike
man.
Tomlin's my favorite coach in the league.
Hey,
but
hey, let's let everybody. Let's take a trip in the time machine here. Do we forget who on this panel? These three group of guys we got here doing this podcast. Who among us is the best at calling out diamond in the rough picks for the season? Who is the best at it?
Oh my God! You picked the fucking Suns.
I picked the Cardinals.
Congrats.
Whatever,
You
bro.
you picked the Suns.
Whatever,
dude.
bro.
I picked the.
And
What, do you
picked-
want us to kiss your ass?
And
for that?
I picked the Rangers too. Let's not forget about that.
Let's not forget I picked
Yeah, you
Golden
did. All right, I'll
State
give you the
and Tampa Bay.
Rangers.
Let's not forget that either.
Okay,
Come
yeah.
on, months before.
Wow.
Months before.
Yo, you did it at the start of the playoffs.
And I also, I just wanted to let it be known that I picked the Colorado Avalanche to win the Stanley Cup.
That was
You did.
That was a
Season.
chalk pick.
Good call.
It was a chalk pick.
Good call.
That's not a chalk pick. Oh, it's not a chalk pick, but you got the Lightning sitting right there. Head ass.
Yeah. No. The Bengals may very well be 5-0 by the time they play us. I'm gonna just tell y'all that too.
Are we going to that game?
Oh, and what
That would be a good
the
Saints game to
just
go to.
Dude, the Saints are gonna get fucking ruined by the Bengals.
Oh, dude, you know what I found out when I was looking at the Saints schedule? Not to like take away from conference talk, but I'm getting married in October, right?
Mhm.
29th. So the
Yeah.
30th they play the Raiders in the Superdome. And I could potentially
But
go to
the
that
Raiders.
game. The Raiders.
Ugh.
Do I want to go
God.
see Devontae Adams and Derek Carr torches in the Superdome?
Yes, you do.
Kind of do.
So we'll move on to the Browns, the controversial Browns.
The underwear
man.
stains. Did you guys get a chance to listen to the chant? Was it
Yep.
the Jags put on
Yep.
old D Watt?
Yep.
That was quite hilarious. Didn't they call it? They called him like a
Deshaun
sick
Watson
fuck or
looked
something.
like shit in that game too.
Well, he took a year off from football,
Yeah.
and he's got a bunch of other shit going on. So I
Clearly.
think a preseason game, week 1 preseason,
5 passes.
Yeah, I think that was
one
the
for
furthest thing.
5, man.
I think that was the furthest thing from old D Watt's mind. He's probably more concerned about when he's getting on the massage table again.
Well, the NFL.
You
the
just
NFL's
can't help
appealing
yourself,
the
man.
suspension. Did you guys see that?
Yeah, they're appealing his
So basically,
suspension.
Goodell. So that they redid the NFL CBA, or I don't know, whatever, one of those acronym words, and basically Goodell can send any case to an arbitrator, and then after the ruling from that arbitrator comes, he can also change the ruling of it. It makes absolutely no sense.
So basically, it's like I
It
want to
makes-
see what somebody else has
yeah,
to say about
yeah,
it,
yeah.
and then I'll give
And
you
if
my
I
real
don't like
feelings.
it, well then I'll change it. So it's pretty odd how it's all construed for the NFL's favor.
It's a terrible look for everybody involved. That's all I'm gonna say.
Well, also Goodell has to protect the face of the league too, because they're
Yeah.
worried about the bottom line. So they gotta
Oh yeah, because
they gotta get the year suspension.
the Me Too people are gonna be on him heavy for that, so they need that year
Well, I mean,
suspension.
to be fair, they have good reason to be on them.
Well, obviously, but still.
You know.
I tell you,
you
how do
can't
we
s-
feel about
You can't
Kareem
sexually
Hunt?
assault 25 plus women and then be like, yeah, just 6 games is fine.
6
you get the
games.
same amount of
Yeah,
games as a
Russell Gage
steroid
made
user.
Russell Gage made bet $1,500 on his own games, and then he's out
Calvin
for
Ridley.
or was it Calvin Ridley?
It's Calvin Ridley.
Calvin Ridley bet on his own games. Now he's out for a whole year. But if you sexually assault 25
See, the problem
women-
with that is too is the verbiage and all of that is very clear. They know, because it's already happened before.
Mhm.
So many different times they've already have certain cases to look back on for the Calvin Ridley situation. All right, this amount. Whereas
Okay.
the Deshaun Watson thing, it's obviously not the first time, but it's the first one to this extent.
magnitude, yeah.
So the judges don't have the arbitrators don't have anything to really look into and say it should be this amount of time. So
That is
that's
what we call
legislation,
evidence-based practice.
something like that.
That's
But
what we call it.
That's just basically what I heard. The whole ordeal, because the judge was they were obviously pushing for a year-long extension. Obviously, I think we all kind of agree that's what it should be, because it's also fuck the Browns.
Yeah.
This is what the Browns are just browning.
You went all in on this dude, gave him all this money, and it turns out he's still.
I mean, I don't know, man. If y'all read the evidence, man, it's pretty horrific.
Mm.
I'm not gonna break it down because it's I don't want to
Well,
but
I'm
it's
definitely
bad.
not touching
if
the
you
situation.
want to look at it, man, go look at it.
I'm
but
not saying. Mm-mm.
It's pretty damning.
Yeah. How do we feel about Kareem Hunt? Is he going to get dealt, or do you think he's going
I
to stick
think
with him?
they're sticking their guns up and saying they're not dealing him. I think that was the
They're telling him tough shit.
yeah. I think they already told him tough shit. We're not trading you.
All right, hey man, if that's the way
I
you
think
want to
it-
do it, what
I'm
is
gonna say it like this, man. The Browns are gonna fucking suck this year.
really?
Yeah, they're gonna
The
suck. And
Browns
they-
are gonna be so
and then they might
bad.
trade for Jimmy G and all this other shit too. I'm like, they're fucked. They're fucked.
They're scrambling. They're
Yeah.
literally just scrambling in the front office right now.
You just gave
You know,
half a
'cause you
billion
got
dollars.
the whole
to-
Deshaun Watson thing.
yeah.
You got this Kareem Hunt thing. You got, you have Amari Cooper as your wide receiver 1. That's enough to make any front office panic.
Oh, hey man, but those 2 weeks he's on. Hey, it's Brown Town. You know what I'm
Then
saying?
you'll never know if Myles Garrett will assault Mason Rudolph again.
Yeah.
Ooh,
You got all these questions. You got John Johnson, who's the most overhyped safety in the entire league.
I bet you Myles Garrett and Mason Rudolph dap up before the game and take a couple pics of
Denzel
the gram.
Ward, the most overhyped cornerback in the league. Outside of Jair Alexander. I don't understand the hype around Jair Alexander.
Me either.
At all.
Me either. But I tell you this, the Browns do have one of the best place kickers in the league. Old Cade York from
York.
LSU, baby. Come on.
Yeah,
Go Tigers.
I mean, Nick Chubb's gonna do Nick Chubb things, but I think the Browns are gonna suck.
do you think
They
Kareem
still got
Hunt-
they still got Kevin Stefanski, who he had Baker, but He came from like the Viking system.
But still, dude, y'all, he led them to the playoffs in his first year. They won 11 games as head coach.
Congrats.
Okay, so if
They
Zach
did not win 11 games.
They
that
did.
year.
They went 11
Did
and they went 11 and 5. I
Wait,
believe.
which year? The Browns?
The when the Browns went to the playoffs that one year because like
And then
was
what
Baker?
happened? Then what
Yeah, it
happened?
was-
They got rinsed by Kansas City.
No,
No, they won a
they
game.
beat Pittsburgh.
yeah, they beat Pittsburgh in the first round
and then they got rinsed by Kansas City.
Okay, but
They
Kansas
beat
City
the
was-
biggest frauds in the playoff, and then got rinsed.
Still made it to the playoffs.
And beat the terrible
And
Towers
won a
at
team.
their- yeah.
Okay, coming from a season where you only like 2 seasons ago you didn't win a game, then you won like 4 or 5 games as in Baker's rookie year, then his second full year, his first full year as quarterback with a new head coach, they won 11 games. Like I get it.
No,
I
full
get it.
year,
I get it. Baker sucked
with
and
what's his name? Freddie Kitchens.
yeah, that was the year that was the first year, right?
No, the first year was
What's his name?
Hugh,
Yep.
and then Freddie,
You, and then he had Freddie, and then he had Stefanski.
Right, Freddie was his first full year.
Yeah,
And then Stefanski was the playoff year.
yeah.
So that's his third year.
Third year, you know what I'm saying. Whatever, bro. Whatever. We got here. We've all arrived to the same page somehow, some way.
Is that their coach? Is it Kevin Stefanski? I'm pretty
Yes.
sure.
Yes.
I don't want to sound like a dummy.
Yes, because Zach Taylor is the Bengals coach, and I confused both of them because they kind of look similar.
Yeah, Kevin Stefanski looks like an absolute psychopath.
Okay. Well, that's hefty adjective.
Now we're
there.
at the Steelers, who will probably be fraudulent again, win like 8 games.
Okay, is that it? That's all you got to say about them? Fraudulent.
How can you be fraudulent when you already
And y-
suck?
Wait, so you're frauds, but you win 8 games.
You're frauds.
I think if
but
they
you
won 8 games, that would be an
probably have the
accomplishment.
offensive rookie of the year on your team.
Would you rather be frauds and win 8 games, or be a good team and have a below 500 record? A frauds
If
and 8.
you're
Give
a
me
good team,
8.
you're not below 500. Let me tell you that.
Oh, I mean, what happens if you get injured, man? Injuries just fuck you.
Then you're not a good team.
Okay. All right. Well,
Can't
I
confirm
did
the
see
Saints are
something
not a good
funny
team
about
then,
this
if that's the
team. It
case.
was like Chase Claypool, and he
I'm
was
gonna
like, "What are y'all whispering, dude?"
he goes, I can't confirm the Saints are not a good team because we're always hurt.
Well, I was just using his premise.
Whatever,
If
bro.
his premise, I was just using it against us, yeah.
You just don't believe in the Saints ever.
No, he doesn't. He's a pessimist.
It's because I'm smart.
Oh, you're a pessimist.
All right. Anyway, Chase Claypool was talking about George Pickens, and he was like, "I think he's the best rookie in the league."
Bro,
and I was like,
that's a man.
Chase, he's already better than you, and he hasn't even played a down of football.
Have y'all been watching George Pickens highlights from camps?
I saw him chuck that corner off the
Dude,
line
he's a
last
So
night.
menace,
he is
dude.
an absolute dog out there.
And he scored that touchdown that Mason Rudolph threw like right at the back of the end zone.
Oh yeah,
was crazy.
George Pickens gonna be a problem this year.
Mhm.
Straight
Could y'all
up.
imagine Mike Thomas and George Pickens on the same team?
Everybody, hey, corners are just getting bullied at the top of routes. Come
It'd
on,
be like fights every practice, like with Trevor Penning.
come on. Steelers got a fullback too. Come on.
Yeah, Derek Watt, man.
yeah, bro.
They're
The other
almost
Watt.
there. They're collecting all the Watt brothers. They're gonna trade for JJ at some point in the season.
Oh, gross, man. I have
You
heard
can't tell me that wouldn't be electric.
this offseason, I have heard a lot of bad things about JJ. Like he's got an ego problem really bad.
Well, I'm sure.
No.
He used to be that guy, and now
No
he's just
way. JJ Watt
mediocre.
has an ego problem?
Okay. It was news to me, man.
Since when?
It was news to me.
It's news to him too. Don't let him fool you.
I know. But you just want to act like
All right,
that.
so where do we have the Steelers finishing in the division?
The Steelers
last.
Steelers can make a wild card
Yeah.
for me.
Last. We're rebuilding.
Where do you have them, Evan?
I'm trying to process how you have a Mitch Trubisky led team finishing in the wild card.
Mitch Trubisky made it to the playoffs with
I mean,
the Bears.
honestly, I think Mitch
the
will
NFC
service
North.
them fairly well if that's
This division is
Probably the
weaker.
best way
Okay,
to
hang
put
on,
it.
Jimmy. Hang on, Jimmy. You know
He'll
damn
service them well.
well.
He'll
You know
be
damn
better
well
than
the
Big Ben.
Bears made the playoffs because of their defense.
Right. But Mitchell Trubisky was still the quarterback. You still need
Mitch
a
made the
quarterback.
Pro. Hold on, Mitch made the Pro Bowl that year.
He did. Let
Okay.
us not forget.
He did make the Pro Bowl.
I'm
that
not
one
saying
year.
I am not loud. Now I see you hanging your head because I think there's
'Cause
a
he
little
forgot.
I think there's a little miscommunication here because you are a few hundred miles away from us and we're looking at you through
Right,
a
right.
computer screen right
Yeah.
now. What I'm trying to say is he is not going to be like lights out.
No.
Can put the team on it. I'm saying Mitch can do enough in this weak ass division to get
It's
it
not
done.
a weak division.
Well, I mean, the Steelers got a better wide receiving core than the Ravens, and I'll put that on my mamas.
Yeah, they probably have the best receiver core in the league in this division.
Wrong again. The Bengals have the
Jamar,
best.
who do they have outside of Jamar? Remind
T.
me.
Higgins, Tyler
Oh,
Boyd.
you're right. T. Higgins and Tyler Boyd. Sorry, you're right about that.
Come on, man.
Yep. I needed a reminder.
Yeah, I know.
Dude, I'm about to slam you through the fucking table.
I did forget about T. Higgins and Tyler
Bills
Boyd.
Mafia style. Okay. Look, y'all can hate on me all you want, but I think the Steelers can do enough to get a wild card spot. I think they can.
I don't think they can be
I don't-
better than the Ravens.
I think they can. I think they can, bro. I mean, this
Ravens have a better secondary.
it doesn't matter there's going to be one of these three guys open: Deontay Johnson, Chase Claypool, or
Okay,
George
but you know
Pickens.
you have to air out the ball to win games, man.
You
If
still
can't
got-
air out the ball against that.
You
know,
still
that
got
patrol in
Najee,
the
bro.
Ravens secondary.
You still have Najee. You can turn around and hand it off to Najee.
Okay, but you have to be able to pass the ball to win games.
I understand, and
I'm
think
saying that the Ravens are better equipped than the Steelers to stop the pass to win more games.
Well, you know what, Evan? We're going to see on Sunday, December 11th, and on Sunday, January 1st. Happy New Year. We're going to see. We're going to see. We're going to
Oh
see.
man, we're gonna have the Winter Classic and NFL football.
How
all
you
in
like
one
that?
Day.
How you like that?
That's gonna be a stressful day.
And you know they're gonna put the Winter Classic in the noon slot too. Or
Yeah.
if the NHL was smart, they'd put it in that little gap between the 4:00 game and Sunday Night Football. That's where you'd need to put it. That's the only place
All
you
right.
could put it.
All
All right.
right, let's get to the actual good division in this conference. Let's get to the AFC South.
Yes. Yes. All right.
All right.
Here we go. Are we ready? Hot take. Here's my hot take. Indy's winning this division this year.
It's not really a hot take.
Well, Indy's
Yeah,
gonna
but
win.
I say
Indy's winning. Best running back in the league.
I wouldn't be surprised. Here's my hot take from this division. I wouldn't be surprised if Malik Willis is a starting quarterback at some point in the year. Maybe
Me either.
maybe if they're like a 4 or 5 win team going down the stretch, and they're really just slagging behind. And I'm not saying this is the case because they are getting Derrick Henry back. But if for whatever reason they do suck ass this year, you could probably see Malik Willis for the year's over.
I would agree with that. And
Because he's looked pretty good out in camp, is what I've been.
he
reading.
has. His footwork looks a lot. Now, this could be Ryan Tannehill being a Grizzly vet and put his time in, and he ain't got to do footwork drills as good as he used to. But his footwork looked atrocious, and Malik's looked nice and sharp and firing.
Well, and I'm thinking too, like, being that they trade AJ Brown, they drafted. What's the kid, the receiver they drafted? Is it Traylon Burks? Is it Traylon Burks?
I believe so. Let me double check. Depth chart. Here we go. Traylon Burks, correct. Good pickup.
I don't know. I see it as a down year for the Titans, so I'm thinking, why not go to Malik Willis, get in there, get him some reps?
I think you only do that if you're out of a playoff spot.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what, like, if it's like the back half of the season and they are like, okay,
Best
hey
case
Ryan,
best case scenario.
hey Ryan,
Best case scenario, and this is horrible for me to say, but like I think somebody in the front office is like hoping Ryan goes down with like an ankle injury where he's got to be
Yeah.
out for a long
yeah,
time.
so we can just see it
Yeah. Just to see what we got in Malik.
because it is hard to put all that money on the bench.
True. And was he a first round pick?
Yeah, like 14.
Malik
Yeah.
Willis was not a
13.
first-round pick.
Oh, I
Was
thought you meant
he?
Ryan Tannehill.
No. Ryan Tannehill definitely was a first round pick.
Malik
Yeah, Ryan
Willis was
Tannehill
a
was
third,
like a 17th
a
overall
third or a
pick.
fourth round pick. He was supposed to go in the top 10. They were saying the day before, and then he just kept falling.
Okay. I
You
really.
guys might not like my hot take for this division.
What are you gonna say? Something about the Jags?
Yeah,
What are you gonna say?
the Jags could be a wild card team.
I don't hate that. I don't.
No,
I
the
really
AFC
don't.
is too. Y'all are forgetting how stacked the AFC is with the wild cards. Like these.
Yeah, but then you're standing there saying that the Ravens are going to be a wild card team and the Bengals aren't a chalk pick. So
I mean, either one of those teams are going to be a wild card team. Ravens or Bengals. Like whoever doesn't win in that division is
Oh,
going to be a
yeah.
wild card
the
team.
Jags can be a wild card team. Trevor Lawrence can take a step this
Yeah,
year.
he-
They
Okay,
got a new
so
coach, Doug
tell
Peterson,
me,
man.
tell me if they make it over the Broncos, Chiefs, Raiders, Bills,
They'll
Or
make
the
it over
Ravens or the
Broncos.
Bengals.
They can make it over the Broncos.
Let's ride.
That's a hot take.
Let's ride. Hot
Because
takes.
here's the thing,
Let's ride.
we're not gonna get to. I'm gonna save it. I'm
And
gonna
the
save my
Colts,
hot
too.
take for the AFC West.
Oh yeah. What you gonna say?
He's
that
going to say the Raiders are going to win the AFC West.
you're lying to yourself.
You guys are motherfuckers for knowing my brain. You fucking dick gobbling fucks.
You're lying to yourself. The Raiders will be good, but they're not gonna win this division. I don't think.
The Raiders are gonna win the division.
Okay. Stick
Chargers
by
are
it, bro.
gonna
Okay,
number
let's
2.
let's have this discussion. Who will be the best quarterback in the AFC South this year? So you got Trevor Lawrence,
Ooh.
Matt Ryan, Davis Mills, or Ryan Tannehill.
Ooh.
The best or the most fun?
The best. Who's gonna be the best? Who's gonna lead their team to the most wins? Maybe.
So we're assuming that Ryan Tannehill is QB1
Correct.
Yeah,
with
yeah.
the Titans all
Correct,
season.
correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
Man.
I don't want to say Matt Ryan.
I don't want to say
think-
Matt Ryan either.
I
don't
think
think-
Matt Ryan's going to be the best quarterback in this division.
Matt Ryan. Ooh.
Willie did not like that
Dog
take.
started barking
Willie
as soon
did
as I said
not.
Matt Ryan.
Willie
did
didn't like
not
that take.
Like that take.
Yeah. Sorry about that, Will.
He's going to be the most efficient and
He
the most
is.
effective.
And he's going to
is,
be able to
man.
play. He hasn't played around a team this talented since the Super Bowl roster. Like,
True.
he has not played with a team this
But
talented.
still, you're playing in the weakest division in football.
Well, it's not the NFC East, but yeah, I'd
Yeah,
agree.
the
The
NFC
second, definitely the
Would
I
second.
was going to say the NFC West.
Would you put? Yeah. What would you put up against this team? The NFC. Okay, so the worst team in the worst division in NFC
It's the NFC East.
is obviously the NFC East. So who's a better division, the AFC South or the NFC East?
The AFC South.
I'd probably say the South, yeah.
Yeah.
But just because of Derrick Henry and the Colts.
Okay.
Just because the Giants have Daniel Jones still as their quarterback.
Yeah.
Dude.
And the fucking Commanders have Carson
Wentz. I mean, yeah. And the Cowboys are going to cowboy.
True.
But we'll leave
CD
that for
yeah.
next
someone
week.
told me
Next
Zeke
time.
was going to win comeback player of the year.
You're fucked.
Oh my god.
Derrick
I got
Henry is
so
the
angry.
favorite for that comeback player of the year.
Is he
plus
really?
400. Dude, I might go put
wow.
$400
I
on
thought
it.
Jameis would be the.
No, Jameis is in like the top 3 or 4 though. But
I might have to
Derrick
go slide
Henry
some money on
is the
Jame
favorite.
Dog. Oh yeah.
But he's not.
Jameis
Win-
and Michael Thomas, man.
how would
Jameis is-
Derrick Henry not win that?
would
Barring
Jameis
injury.
Winston not win it?
Jameis. That's how. That's how.
Jameis Winston is not going to carry the Saints
If
the way that
Jameis-
Derrick Henry would carry the
if
Titans.
Ja-
if the
I
Titans
promise
were
you, if
successful.
Jameis comes anywhere close to 4,500 yards, he's getting that award. No questions asked. No
Yeah,
fucking
the
questions
only
asked.
thing I did think was like the voters wouldn't give it to Derrick Henry because they'd be like, "Oh, it's Derrick Henry. Why would we give him comeback player? He's already
He's a-
basically been an MVP."
Yeah, we know him. We know what he's capable of.
Right. So that would be the only reason he
Derrick
didn't win. it.
Himothy.
Yeah.
Derrick Himmy Turner.
Himmy Turner, except for when Jonathan Taylor's on the field, because Jonathan Taylor he's best. He's the best.
He's
running
really
back.
him.
He is really him.
He is really him.
He is he.
He
is the
he-
best running back in this division.
He is.
Possibly in the
All right, are
AFC.
we moving on to the AFC West?
Yep.
Yep.
Here we go.
All
Let's
right.
ride.
Bronco Nation.
Let's ride. And he did
Bronco
this,
Nation.
he did that stupid move right here.
Let's ride.
Bro, he really thought he was like
Cold,
he really
man.
thought he was Denzel Washington.
For real. He for real.
Like,
he thought he was Denzel
he really
in
thought
the
he was
Equalizer.
man on fire, man.
He thought he was Denzel in the Equalizer, man.
Like he was really digging in his bag for that, man. He
Oh,
was like, I gotta
dude.
change my facial expression. I gotta change my tone of voice.
I have a
I gotta have a different stance.
I have a take for the
He
Chargers.
was into it.
What is it?
I think that if the Chargers don't make the playoffs this year, that Brandon Staley is gone.
Ooh.
I mean, granted, this would
Is
be
it that-
his third year. This is his third year with the Chargers, but there's no reason that the Chargers shouldn't be making the playoffs. Obviously, they're in a stacked division, so they should be a wild card team.
Yeah.
If you don't win it, it's not like, oh my God, why aren't we winning the division?
Correct.
But they should be in the playoff picture.
Yeah.
I'm sure Chargers fans feel different.
You think they'd want to keep Staley?
I mean,
No, like the oh my God, why aren't we in the playoffs?
Well,
You know,
yeah,
'cause
I'm sure they'd like to be winners, but this is the best. Like you
Let's
said, it's
see.
the best division in football. Broncos, Chiefs.
Broncos, Raiders, Chiefs, Chargers.
So they
man.
won 9 games last year.
That's not going to get it done in this division.
Man, I'm surprised.
But I'm saying like they're heading in the right direction.
They are.
Oh yeah,
I wanna-
definitely.
let me see their schedule real quick. Come on, man. All
Justin
right.
Herbert, Austin Eckler, Mike Williams.
Okay,
Mike Williams
so-
can play like Mike Williams does in that 1 week where
Yeah,
he just
he'll-
explodes.
He's
Ooh,
great when he's
son.
healthy,
Okay.
which is never.
1, 2, 3, 4. So if everything I'm looking at goes down, the Chargers could be 5-2 by the time they hit the bye week. You got Raiders at home, first,
That's a loss.
yeah, and then you go to Kansas City, loss. Then
I
you
don't
get
know. I'm worried about the
Oh,
Chiefs.
that might
this
be a
year.
win.
really
I am.
that should be your hot take. You're worried about the Chiefs.
That was one of my other takes that I genuinely am worried about the Chiefs this year. I mean,
You hungry over there?
I could see the Chiefs finishing last, straight up.
I could see a realm. I'm not saying once again. I could see that like there's many galaxies in this universe.
Out
Right.
there in the multiverse.
Out
there in the
multiverse, there
the Chiefs
may-
are finishing last.
There may be
And
one.
it's this one.
I still think it is probably the Raiders that do finish last.
Wow, you guys are that high on the Broncos.
If I'm picking who's the best, if I'm just picking the quarterbacks, which that's what I'm gonna do for this division, I'm literally just gonna pick the best quarterback. I'm not picking the Raiders to win this division. There's just no way.
Okay, I agree with you.
And I got him as the fourth best quarterback in the division. So
Yeah, but
So
you
who's
got
winning the
Josh
division?
Daniels drawing up the
I
plays.
honestly,
Josh McDaniels is going to be a game changer for
Josh,
them, man.
I thought it was Josh
McDaniels. Yeah.
Okay.
I this is a dart throw. Like I don't know
Really?
between the Chargers, Chiefs, and Broncos. I really don't know because the Broncos have a top 5 defense, and they already have a great receiving core, 2 great running backs, a pretty decent offensive line, and now you just
Now, hold on a
Russell
minute.
Wilson just fell in your lap.
So you got a wide receiver and quarterback combo with the college connection, which
Yep.
we talked about it last year. That's what teams are trying to do, and we
Mm-hmm.
see the success it has. Then you got Hunter Renfro, Darren Waller.
Oh, he's
and
talking
Josh
about the
Jacobs.
Raiders.
Yeah.
We're on 2 different pages.
Yeah, we're on 2 different pages.
Well, because you're saying that the Raiders are going to finish last. I'm just pointing out the facts.
You are. Yeah, that is facts.
You got solid defense.
Man, isn't Jerry? Wait, refresh my memory. Is Jerry Jeudy in legal trouble?
Not that I'm aware of.
I thought he was.
No, you're thinking of Marquise Brown.
I think he got a DUI.
Oh yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. So
okay.
he's just gonna be in substance
He's-
abuse protocol.
Their offensive line is just.
That's right.
Yeah, he was arrested, faced charges for.
DUI,
Okay.
driving while or
Believe
under
so,
the
yeah.
influence.
There's been a lot
Oh,
of
with
NFL
domestic
arrests.
violence, with tampering.
Oh.
Oh God.
Oh. Okay, so
Faces
Jerry.
charge of criminal tampering with domestic violence enhancer. What?
Oh. So he beat his girlfriend up and then tried to destroy the evidence before the cops could get to it. That's crazy. I knew I read something about that, man.
I didn't know that.
So I'm pretty sure Russ might be without Jerry Jeudy for a while. That's why I'm not
Okay,
high
so
on the
he's got
Broncos.
Cortland Sutton.
He's still got Sutton and
Hamler.
and Tim Patrick tore his ACL too.
Are
Yep.
you
Who are we
now?
forgetting?
You still
if-
got KJ Hamler. You still got Javante Williams. You still
And-
got Melvin Gordon.
and
Who's
Philip
the-
Lindsay, huh?
Who we mit? Is it
No,
was it
Philip
Sutton and
Lindsay's
Jeudy?
gone.
Yeah, Philip Lindsay's been gone, man.
Gone. Bro, the internet in here, it's like just shit in the bed. Okay.
So Evan clearly has the Raiders winning the division.
So
I got Raiders 1, Chargers 2, Broncos 3, KC 4.
you know what I'm gonna do?
I'm not gonna yell at you for saying Kansas City's last.
You know what I'm gonna do right
I won't
here?
do it.
Hey Siri, pick a number 1 through 3.
I admire this approach.
It's 3. Give me the Chargers to win the division. That's how I decide this division, man.
It's how wide open it is.
Yeah, give me
Yeah.
the Chargers to win this division.
The only thing I have about the Chargers is J.C. Jackson.
I don't. As much as I hate to say this, I think I might have to pick the Broncos.
That's right.
As much as I hate to say
You gotta
I
say it.
love
Say it
when
in the
we all
mic.
have different teams.
I really do hate to say it, just because of the defense and the quarterback.
Go
I
ahead.
don't know that any of these other teams have the defense that the Broncos have.
Go ahead, say it.
The Broncos are going to win the division.
That's right.
Bronco
I got
Nation.
the Raiders.
Let's
Ian's got the Chargers. Dude, I love when we all pick different teams.
That's how.
Kind of
That's
crazy.
what.
Nobody picked the Chiefs. Now the Chiefs are definitely going to win
Look,
the division.
NFL. This is what happens when you have a good fucking division. We all pick different people to come.
I might be going against myself. I'm like, I got to pick the team with the best quarterback in the division, the best defense, and I just didn't pick the team with the best quarterback in the division.
We are really selling Patrick
Mahomes,
Mahomes
that's what I'm
and
saying.
Andy Reid right now, too. Like, I'm really
Well, I mean,
holding
their
these
wide
people
receivers
out.
are Juju, Valdez-Scantling, and Mecole Hardman.
You still got Travis Kelce, though,
Yeah, okay, you got
who
Travis
plays like
Kelce.
a slot receiver,
Okay, great.
but he's built like a brick shithouse.
Yes, okay, great. But
And you
obviously, it
know-
wasn't enough to win a Super Bowl because they had
Well, it
Travis
was.
Kelce and Tyreek Hill just trying to beat everybody, and it's like you can't do that.
Well, no,
And now
okay.
you add Juju to the mix, and everybody's like, "Oh, people are sleeping on Juju." It's like, bro, we've been sleeping on.
Let me
fucking
stop you right there, because the whole reason the Chiefs are successful is because Patrick Mahomes can improvise. When he starts to improvise, it's over. It's game over. Like, he will just dice you up. But if you have to control, like if you control his pace of play, like the Bucs did in the Super Bowl, you beat him. 10 times out of 10, you will beat Patrick Mahomes if you can control his pace of play. So I am thinking they got all, like, they believe in their mind that all we really have to do is have a decent enough O-line to where we can get Pat 2 seconds of improvised time and he'll find somebody and we can win games that way. I think that's what they're thinking. That's what if I was a Chiefs fan, that's what I would be saying. That's all we need to do to win games.
Well, I heard Bergie say that he wasn't going to yell at me for putting the Chiefs last, so I'm going to just
Correct.
take that victory and move on.
All right, then. All right, then. Damn, son. This shit is loaded down.
And
Okay,
then who
so
do we have winning the entire AFC? We'll end it with that.
Bills.
Yeah, I guess I'll just go with the Bills.
Bills.
I don't really know where to go outside of that, just because it is so wide open. So I'll just go with the Bills.
Yeah, give me the Bills.
I'll go with the Bengals.
Give me the
I'll go
Bills.
with the Bengals again.
If something catastrophic happens, it's the Bills division to lose. Bills conference to lose. That's all I got to say. That's it. That's plain and simple.
Now, if the Bills add Kareem Hunt,
Yikes. Watch the fuck out. Because we always say this about the Bills, too. They are a running back away. They're always a running back away because I don't trust Devin Singletary further than I could fucking
Well,
spit.
it's really just because Josh Allen is their running back at this point.
True.
And they're just like, air it out. Josh Allen, if it ain't there, take off running.
Tuck and run, son.
Yeah.
Make sure you get down, too. Need you to throw them
I'll
balls.
still ride with the Bengals, though.
All
I'm
right.
going to stick with the Bengals.
I like that. They are debuting the all iced out, all white uniforms this year, so I am excited about that.
Bengals
They'll
are missing
never lose a
playoffs.
game.
That's my hot
Also,
take.
here's a hot take. The uniform game this year in the NFL is going to be looking
Shit.
real nice. No,
Everyone
it's gonna
got new helmets, but they all just made black helmets.
Yeah.
Dude, you can't tell me that Black Saints helmet doesn't go hard. Like with the all black
mid.
unis.
It's very mid.
Really?
Yeah, it's mid.
Wow.
It's mid.
I tell you what, we definitely need a white helmet to go with the Color Rush uniforms.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
okay.
White
All right.
and gold would look a hell of a
White
lot
helmet
better.
would look funky with the
No,
fleur de
gold-
lis.
With the in the same design as the Color Rush uniforms, just swap the colors of the gold helmet with the Color Rush colors with the white as
Should
the
be a
primary.
designer, Jim. I think you took up the wrong career path.
No, dude, I love what I'm doing.
Should have been a designer.
Nope, I would not trade what I'm doing for a day of any other job.
All
All
right.
right, well.
All right, then. Is it about that time?
Yep. Do you know the button?
Well, how long have we been recording for?
We've
an
been
hour.
recording for 57 minutes and 30 seconds.
Close enough. All right, yeah, let's take it out, man.
Hey, everybody. Welcome back. First time in a long time.
My cue.
It's Jimmy's Hot Takes.
Okay, so you've had a month. You've had a month.
Right.
Me.
You've had a
Or him.
month.
Correct.
Him.
He-
And I bet you still
him.
got nothing.
Nope. I'm really him. I'm really him.
Not a fucking thing.
I'm really him.
I'm really him, son. I did have something, but I completely forgot about it when we walked in here. Oh, here it is. Okay, so you yourself are trapped on a desert island.
Okay, I
Or
like
no,
where this is going.
on a tropical island. You're in the middle of the ocean, surrounded by water. You can only take one food category with you. Mexican, Italian,
Wow.
American, Chinese, Japanese.
Okay, you got to take. Can I? Actually, no. Keep going, and then I'll correct you.
You can take one food category with you.
Okay.
You have to
What is
serve
considered American?
I was gonna say Americans literally all of
burgers,
those.
hot dogs,
Oh, okay.
wings.
Okay. Like ballpark. Let's say ballpark,
Ballpark,
American.
ballpark food.
Ballpark food for
But
America.
I don't even think that that's American.
It is.
The hamburger's American.
It is American. Definitely
The
American.
hot dog is definitely American.
You know what we mean when we say American? Like whatever's the fucking
Yeah.
absolute worst red meat you could consume.
Yeah, McDonald's stuff that would shit you would get at McDonald's
Yeah.
or a bar.
But McDonald's is international.
Bar food.
Bar
for
food.
bar food, American bar food.
American bar food.
Because
So
we don't. I know what you're saying. Like Italian is also like everything's American.
right. We have our own spin on things.
Yeah, like Tex-Mex. And
Okay.
Yeah.
So what I want both of
Hot
you to
dogs,
do,
fried chicken, and chocolate chip cookies.
Yeah.
I
so
need
America.
I need both of you to give me your 5-day plan within the category you choose
Okay.
of what meals you're going to eat to survive 5
so
days.
this is only 5 days.
Well, because I know you, especially you have the palate of a horse. So
Well, I was thinking I
asking
was
you,
stuck here for the rest of my life.
asking
so,
you
like,
asking you to come up with 7 meals is going
Yeah.
to be too hard for you. So I'm going to make it easy on you.
Okay.
Give me 5 days of the week. What are the 5
right.
meals you're eating?
because in honor of NFL training camp, I'm gonna go ahead and pick American,
Okay.
and I'm gonna eat meat and potatoes 5 days in a row. 5 days in a row. I'm eating meat and potatoes
Bro, mix
in
in
honor
a
of NFL
steak,
training
a
camp.
salad or something.
Nope.
some
Nothing.
greens,
Meat and potatoes.
you know?
Nothing.
Meat and potatoes, grit,
Okay, so you're dead
Grit.
by day 15.
Pretty
grit,
much. Grit.
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 Hey, you see that right there on the wall? Grit.
Say it with me now. Grit, dream, and love. Say it again. Grit, dream, love.
I've never heard anything better in my entire. I'm kind of mad he's not the Saints head coach, if I'm being quite honest.
God.
Who, Dan Campbell?
Yeah, when he said
You
that,
fucking
grit.
grab a hold of him, man.
Yeah, yeah.
We're just going to drag you out into the abyss and bury you. Whew. All right, Dan.
How
All
many,
right, Dan.
What was the over under on how many times he almost cried that episode? Because it was at least
Jamal Williams cried.
he did cry.
He
had a
was getting
good
emotional
cry.
in that huddle, son.
I gotta say too, like his speech wasn't captivating either. It was good.
It was
didn't
good,
really
and then
move
when he
me.
got emotional, and everybody
Look at
was
that
like, "We
fucking
with you,
record."
dog. We with you. We with you." When everybody else
It
has to
didn't-
start speaking up, that's when
Yeah.
you lost the crowd.
You're like, oh shit.
All right.
Watching a lot of mic'd up moments too. Just sorry to
You
get
good?
off tat.
No,
No,
you're
you're good. You're
discussion
good.
again.
Yeah, meat and potatoes.
But,
5 days in a row.
potatoes.
I was watching the mic'd up, and it was the Super Bowl one where old Bell slips in the Super Bowl for the Saints, and Sean Payton's like, "What kind of shoes you got on?"
Yeah, no
fucking
fucking wonder.
figures. Fucking figures.
Yeah.
Make sure he's got the screw ins. I need another piece of juicy fruit.
So everybody, make sure you have your fucking cleats
Bro.
on, man.
Speaking of the Saints Super Bowl, you want to know what I saw from Hard Knocks that I never put 2 and 2 together? We had Mark Brunell, the Jags,
Yeah,
like all-time
yeah.
best quarterback, as our backup quarterback the year we won the Super
Yeah.
Bowl. I never knew we had Mark Brunell on the roster, son. Never knew that.
I don't think you're giving what's his name,
Daniel.
Blake Bortles, enough credit, man.
Oh.
Oh no, who's the
Oh.
who was the other guy they had? Gerard. He was pretty good.
Gerard.
Oh, hang on. I'm gonna get it.
You don't know, dude. He has
Evan,
no
Evan.
fucking
While
idea.
I'm looking this up, what's your food category in your 5 meals?
Oh, I'm going Japanese food, man. You know, you can give me sushi 3 out of the 5 days, and then we'll ride with like,
David Gerard. That's who I'm
Yeah,
thinking
yeah, I
of.
see him now.
and then we'll ride with like some yozas or something the other 2 days.
Ooh, gyoza.
Because I'm
Gyoza
on a
does go
desert
hard.
island and the water's coming up, so you know we got unlimited.
You
food
clearly
supply
aren't
as far
NFL
as
training
fish.
camp ready. Clearly.
You aren't.
You clearly have not figured it out.
You aren't.
It's all right.
Yeah.
What do you
We-
mean?
You aren't in the right headspace. We figured it out. It's all right. I'll
What do
help
you mean I'm not in the right headspace,
because
dude?
you're getting Japanese food, son. First off, you're
Well,
getting sushi.
You're eating meat and potatoes, Bergie. You're
Because
I'm
dead
ready
way
for
before
NFL football.
I even
I-
finish my
now,
piece of
Because
sushi.
I'm ready for NFL football.
Well, hang on now, Bergie, because I want to correct you here. Meat and potatoes is technically not an American dish. That was
Yes,
first
no, I
started
don't-
in Ireland,
no, it's American dish.
but it was popularized
No,
when the
how
Irish
y'all are
immigrated
eating
here.
it. What do y'all call that?
You're
Shepherd
wor-
pie
you're
or
worse-
something?
Shepherd's
you're
pie?
worse
Nah,
than the
y'all don't-
fucking
y'all don't know.
colonizers, man. You're just taking shit that doesn't belong to you.
It belongs to me. Believe me. I have taken
wow.
it, just like we have
can
taken
get into
everything.
we can get into the colonizing debate later.
Yeah, I was gonna say we technically take everything. So
Everybody takes everything.
yeah, you're
You
right.
don't-
True, meat and
nobody asked for
potatoes.
permission.
Where did meat and potatoes come from? It came from England.
Oh.
So it's not American.
Oh,
Yes, it is. We came from England,
That's true.
so it is American. It's
So
as American
we
as it
took-
gets.
We took the country
Nope.
back from England.
Nope, it's American.
Dickheads.
They call it New England for a reason. So it's American.
Yeah, we're in New England. We're not England.
They call it New England for a reason.
I mean, can't tell me I'm wrong now. What are you gonna say now? We're gonna say no.
I mean, you're not wrong because
what are you gonna say now? They're Old England and New England.
because if
Old
you,
America, New America.
if you go look
Okay,
at
well then by that logic, meat and potatoes is
Is
an Old
American.
England.
It's American.
isn't.
No,
It's
because
an
they
Old
brought it to
England
New
thing.
England. It came from Old England and it came to New England.
you
No,
you
it
can't think of
isn't.
one other American food you want.
I don't need anything else. Meat and potatoes.
Okay.
When we leave here, I'm
Bro,
going to
you
fuel
could have
up
said
with meat and
hamburger
potatoes.
macaroni. You
Why
could've
would I
said
say that
hamburger
when I
helper.
could say meat and potatoes?
Oh my
Grit,
God, son. Oh my
grit,
God.
dream, and love. Meat and taters.
Dude, you're the dumbest fucking person I've ever met.
Oh my God. Okay. Well, for me, I'm gonna make a lot of people happy here, especially Mr. Engineer Man.
Steak,
No, we're going Mexican food.
queso,
We're going first night. I'm gonna take it nice and easy. Probably go with like
quesabria.
no.
An American staple and remarkably resilient hamburger helper. And you're out here being like, meat
An
potatoes.
American staple. You didn't even go with the American staple.
Well, y'all know how I feel about a hamburger helper. Y'all already know
It's
that,
an
but
American staple.
you
We know
clearly
exactly how
still
you feel
haven't
about hamburger
received
helper
the
and how
message
we
of
know
its
it is your
NFL
favorite
training
dish.
camp. It is NFL training
Right.
camp.
But
Meat
you're
and
not.
potatoes.
You're not going to training camp. You're just trying to
it
survive.
doesn't
on the
matter if I'm
island.
going to
From
training
the
camp, it's
noodles
in my
and the
head.
hamburger and the ground meat and cheese. You're
I don't
getting
care.
Starch and protein.
Meat and potatoes.
Okay,
I-
fine.
That's
You
what
know
I need for grit. I don't
And
need
you're
starch and
getting
protein.
cheese
I
for
just need
vitamins.
grit, love, and dream.
There's
And meat and
vitamins
potato
in cheese,
supplies all
right?
three of those.
It supplies grit,
Love, and
dream.
dream. Yep.
Okay.
Is there vitamins in cheese?
There are some, yeah.
And I do put cheese on my meat and potatoes.
Cheese
and
is technically.
Vitamin A, D, and K. So you'd
Yes.
have
Yeah,
the
come
exact
on.
same
Thank you.
meal
Thank you.
if you actually ate a hamburger helper, which is a true American
an
staple.
American staple right here.
Yeah. You guys already know how
Let
I
me-
feel about hamburger helper. I don't need to
I need to see it.
I don't need to reiterate on it.
Bro, there's 5 servings. So do you normally eat a whole box?
Oh yeah, but in one day, not in one sitting, but in one day.
You want to hear the calorie count on these
It
things?
doesn't matter.
So there's 3. So one serving.
Doesn't matter. he
One
says.
serving prepared with ground beef is 310 calories. There's 5. Count them 5 servings per container. So you're eating 1,500 calories if you eat this whole box.
I mean, I gotta get big somehow for NFL training camp.
Bro, and your chest hasn't grown a lick. You been doing your push-ups?
Nope. Nope.
Put that down, man. We're not sponsored by a hamburger helper.
Yeah, man.
Yes, we are. I am.
Let's see if I can actually get it sponsored.
Oh my god. Oh, if we get sponsored by
Dude,
Hamburger Helper,
That'd be a problem because then I'd be eating it literally every single day.
you'd swell up like a balloon.
And it's an American staple, which you picked American food.
And you went with
you're
an
out here
English
like, Oh, I'm
food.
gonna pick this
Well,
English food.
only because it was so predictable of me to pick hamburger helper, just because that's
It's
what
not
I
even
always
kind of
ever pick.
predictable.
What do you mean? I literally am on camera saying that it's God's greatest creation. People know how I feel about
That
it.
is true. He did say that live at the live show.
It's like it's on film. Like we
On the-
studied
Oh,
we
it's a
studied the
Betty
tape.
Crocker
On the seventh
You know what,
day,
son? If
God
you would
made
show
him.
up to damn film room on time, if you'd show up to the film room on time, you would have seen it.
I was here before you guys.
Hey,
You
Coach,
ain't studying the X's and O's long
Coach,
enough,
you ain't-
man.
you ain't
We're
gonna-
putting it in your contract that
No,
at least
no.
4 hours a week, whenever we're not with you, you got to be studying film. All right,
Okay.
you're not studying film.
No, man.
It's
You're
in my
not.
contract.
You're not gonna talk to our best podcaster like that. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. That man has put his time in.
He doesn't
and
even know how I feel
You
about
do
hamburger
not.
helper.
You do not talk to Mr. Sakic that way. So obviously I'm gonna go Mexican food. First night we're gonna take it easy. Probably some light tacos. Just keep it easy. Meat and cheese. Day 2 I'm going quesadilla.
Quesadilla,
Obviously.
Yep, chicken cheese or beef.
I might go combo. Give me chicken. Give me 1 chicken, 1 beef, and 1 shrimp.
Little fucking surf and turf.
Yeah, bud. Yeah, bud.
Ooh. Fergie also fucked up. You know what? I'm gonna just let you finish. Go ahead.
Wednesday.
You're just trying to find the holes in my game, and there
Wednesday
just aren't
is Wednesday is hump day, so obviously we're gonna go something heavy. Give me a chimichanga,
Okay.
cheese stuffed
none.
chimichanga.
What is a chimichanga? Is it just another form of burrito?
Yeah.
Is
They're like-
everything essentially just some form of burrito or taco?
Yeah,
And they just call it something different?
pretty much.
So that's what it is. I always wonder because I'm like, there's so many different variations, and all I eat is hamburger helper and meat and potatoes. So
Palate of a horse. We've been on
I don't
this.
really know.
Thursday.
So when you sent me that ham sandwich the other
first off,
day,
hey, wait, can we retract that?
Yeah,
Let's go back to that real quick. The palate of a horse. Don't horses eat fucking like grass and hay?
that's it.
I don't eat vegetables or
yeah,
grass.
but you eat 2 things.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Because
Yeah.
horses don't eat anything
Wait,
else. other
wait,
than
I'm
grass.
confused. What is he
I was just
asking?
thinking like, okay, they're eating greenery and stuff that's probably
right,
good
right.
for their organs.
He was under the impression that because we said he has a palate of a horse,
and it just meant rough,
we
rigid is
he
what
was,
I was thinking.
He was thinking he was eating more rough and rigid foods like vegetables.
yeah, not along the lines of I just eat one thing.
He just eats like 2 fucking.
I think you
things.
might have just put too much thought into it.
He did.
Yeah, I
He
definitely did.
He
I definitely did. Yeah.
He definitely put one of those brain cells
Yeah.
in overtime. I
Yeah.
hope you're paying him overtime pay for
Yeah,
that.
no, I'm not. Yeah,
no.
Ocean's
Okay.
about to call.
Thursday, I'm gonna go light. I'm gonna go street corn. Me and Allie made some street corn last week, bro.
White people love street corn.
Bro, that shit goes hard in the paint.
White people love
Hard in the paint,
street corn.
son. I threw it on the grill, and I let it get them little char marks, and then I made the little sauce mix that you roll it around in, then rolled it in some extra cheese, then dusted it off with the chili powder, paprika.
Mm-hmm.
Talk to him now.
Mm-hmm.
That shit was bussing. And then Friday, obviously, you know me. I got to go with my quesadilla tacos, son.
Yeah, okay.
That's
it's
the goat.
Birria, but we'll get back.
Birria.
However you want to say it.
Whatever. Agree to disagree.
Yep.
All right. Anybody else, Mr. Engineer Man? What you,
Evan's
what you taking?
researching something very hard for some reason. I would like to know what it is.
Well, because you know, with your meat and potatoes, you picked an English fucking
stuck
dish.
on
And
it.
I'm not gonna let you get away.
He doesn't
with it.
You don't understand. It's American.
It's not American, dude.
Technically, it is.
It's 100% technically American.
No,
Technic-
man.
technically it is.
I literally just Googled what are American staple foods.
Hamburger. What else is on the
Alcohol,
list?
Pasta, burgers.
Wait,
cheese,
did you just say
potatoes,
alcohol?
Alcohol
Okay.
and pasta.
Okay, so
We
a
can
burger,
exclude those.
a burger's not American, but the thing that I take to make a
burger
burger.
is American.
Okay, let me finish real quick.
Oh.
If a burger is American, I said it wrong. You're right. If a burger is American, how is the same meat that you use to make the burger just with potatoes not American?
Because it's English.
What
It
if? Oh,
originated
okay,
in
wait.
England.
What if he makes like
you take
a
the
stew?
same meat.
What if he makes a crock pot stew, and just throws potatoes on the side?
What do you mean he throws? It's still meat and potatoes, Ian.
So the potatoes is what's making it not American, is what I'm hearing.
We fucking hate potatoes around here.
Is that what it is? The potatoes
It's
are making
dead.
it un-American?
It's a damn Irish, man. Growing all them damn
It's
potatoes.
English.
Because of the fact that I didn't ball it up and put it in between some buns and I just added some potatoes, it's un-American now.
Why are you balling up a hamburger patty?
Well, I mean,
Well,
that-
when you
yeah,
form the patty
yeah, and
before
then you
you,
squish it.
yeah,
God.
But you don't ball it up.
yeah, you do.
Yes,
you put it
do.
into a
You-
ball
what, you
and then
square it up.
We're not at Wendy's here. We're not putting them in the square cookie cutter.
Oh, dude, I'll take Wendy's over any fast food place ever.
Okay, never mind. I was gonna say, do you prefer the square burger over the round burger? Or
I like
I
Wendy's
don't know
over
that
McDonald's.
I have a preference. I
any
guess
day.
you could.
give me the round burger. Give me the round burger because that square burger, if you bite too many times in the same spot, it like wraps around your mouth and then you get sauce like on your
Oh
cheeks.
no, you're right. Yeah, it kind of does mess up the.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah.
No, don't get me wrong.
So
Wendy's,
you guys are taking McDonald's over Wendy's?
I'm taking Five Guys over everything.
McDonald's.
That's fast casual.
Oh my God! Oh, so we're gonna have a debate about what's fast
I would
food. and-
definitely no.
We're
no,
saving this for
Five
next
Guys
time.
is not. Yeah, we'll save it for next time. But Five Guys is not fast food. But yeah, keep going.
It's not fast food.
Check
It's
us out.
fast casual.
All right. You got anything else
We'll
to
start
add?
the show with this.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. Final Jimmy's hot take point, everybody. As you can see, we're obviously different setup, different audio, different everything. So to kind of streamline everything and make sure we are giving you guys, the listeners, the best possible product every time we get together and record, we will be doing the podcast now once every 2 weeks, just to kind of allow for me and Bergie and Evan to be able to have a week off in between recordings, so where we can have time with significant others and keep our jobs and stuff in line, and
Blah blah blah.
blah blah blah. You know, the typical
Yeah.
stuff. Just today, just so we have some extra time for our mentals.
They don't care about our mental health. Okay, they want us in the gym. It's NFL training camp. They want us. Yeah,
Constant. I get it.
We
but
don't have to make excuses for them.
we won't make.
We're making
excuses for you.
excuses.
But
so
I'll tell you this, guys. When Evan does come back to town, because he will come back to town, and when he does, we're going to have a hell of a show for y'all. I'll tell you that much. It's going to be...
I'm gonna be
Somebody's
so
getting put
drunk.
through a table.
Somebody's getting put through a table next time Evan comes
And
through
it's
town.
not going to be me.
It might be me.
It might be Evan.
I might jump off the
All right.
bench and do
I'll
the,
go through a table.
the stone...
Take us out, Jim. We got a tea time
yeah.
to make.
Yeah, you're right. This has been another episode of the Halftimers Podcast presented to you proudly by OldCitySports.com. That's OLDE CitySports.com. A lot of great podcasts, a lot of great shows, a lot of great people. Go check them out online. Once again, OldCitySports.com, OLDE CitySports.com. Brought to you by Body Check Wellness, check spelled C-H-E-K. Use code OCS at checkout for 25% off your next order of hemp-derived CBD. Go lotions, gummies, tinctures, oils. You got an ache, a pain, or you just want some nice merch, go check them out. Body Check Wellness. Once again, check spelled C-H-E-K, code OCS at checkout for 25% off your next order. And brought to you by Norsebeard.com. Go to Norsebeard.com if you want a Viking beard. You want to look like one of those boys from Valhalla. Loki, Thor. Well, Loki doesn't have a beard, but Thor. You want to look like Thor? You want to look like one of Thor's buddies? You want to look like one of those high elves from Lord of the Rings with those giant flowing beards? You want to look like that dude? Odin, Zeus. You want to reek testosterone? You want to get all the girls? Go to Norsebeard.com. Get all of your beard supply needs. And brought to you by Lugaroo.co. Custom slides, sandals, shoes, shorts, socks, underwear, t-shirts, hoodies, you name it, they got it. Go hit up Colin at Lugaroo.co and put your order in today. Tell him the Halftimers sent you because we love our boy Colin out there, and he will hook you up. Anything custom you might need, once again, Lugaroo.co. And as always, everybody, this has been another episode of the Halftimers Podcast. We love you. We'll see you in 2 weeks. Bye.